Hello, everyone. Today, we have something really cool to talk about, and it's all about saving water and helping our planet. But don't worry, we'll explain it in a way that even kids can understand. First, let's talk about who we are and what our project is about. Our team is called Paavai AquaFootprint Avengers, and we're working on a project about water. We're trying to solve a big problem, and it's all about water. Water is super important for all of us. So, what's our big idea? Well, we want to make it really easy for you and everyone to know how much water we use every day. Imagine a magical app on your phone that can tell you how much water you use when you take a shower or even when you eat your favorite snacks. This app can even look at things and tell you about them. It's like having a smart friend in your pocket.
Our solution is to build a mobile app or website that makes it easy for people to find out how much water they use in their daily lives. You can enter the products you use and how long you use them, and the app will calculate your water footprint. It can even use your phone's camera to recognize products. The app will be available in multiple languages so that everyone can use it. Plus, it will provide tips on how to reduce your water footprint based on where you live. So, it's like a handy tool to help you save water and protect the environment. For our water footprint project, we will use smart technology to make it work. We rely on artificial intelligence, AI, to recognize products and data science to do all the calculations. The app will be built to work on your phone or computer, and it will be user-friendly, so anyone can use it. It's like having a clever assistant right in your pocket, helping you understand and reduce your water usage.
Here's a textual representation of the flow of our app. At first, the process begins when the user opens the app or website. Then, input data. The user is prompted to input data about the products or activities they want to calculate the water footprint for. This can be done manually or by product barcodes using the app's camera feature. Next, product recognition, AI. If the user chooses the scanning option, the AI component comes into play. It recognizes the product and retrieves its water footprint data from a database. Then, calculation, data science. Once the product data is obtained, the data science component calculates the water footprint based on user input, such as duration of use and quantity. Next, display results. The calculated water footprint for the selected product or activity is displayed to the user. If needed, save and add. Users have the option to save the data, add more products or activities to their list. Next, data analysis. AI analyzes the user's historical data to provide personalized recommendations for reducing water footprint. Additionally, user engagement. The app encourages user engagement by allowing them to set goals, view their water history, and interact with a community of like-minded individuals. Then, localization. The system may use the user's location data to provide location-specific water-saving tips. Next, feedback loop. Users can provide feedback or report issues, helping in app improvement. And, the session ends, but the data collected is stored for future reference. Continuous updates. The system regularly updates its database with the latest water footprint information. Data security. Measures are in place to ensure the security and privacy of user data.
Coming to the use cases of our app. The first thing is to check product water footprints. You can scan or enter products you use daily, like groceries or household items, to see how much water was needed to make them. Secondly, track daily water use. Keep a daily log of your water usage, from shower to dishwashing, and get a clear picture of your overall water footprint. Next, set water-saving goals. Set goals to reduce your water footprint and receive personalized tips on how to achieve them. Additionally, compare products. Compare different brands or products to choose the ones with lower water footprints, helping you make more sustainable choices. Furthermore, learn about water conservation. Access educational content to understand the importance of water conservation and how your choices impact the environment. Moreover, community engagement. Connect with others in the app, share your achievements, and exchange watering tips with a like-minded community. And the last thing is to get location-based suggestions. receive location-specific recommendations on reducing water usage based on your geographical area.
Now, coming to dependencies and showstopper of our app. The first one is data sources. We rely on accurate and up-to-date data on water footprints for various products and regions. Ensuring access to reliable data is crucial for the app's accuracy and usefulness. Secondly, AI machine learning models. Our app's ability to recognize and calculate water footprints using AI and machine learning depends on the development and refinement of these models. Ensuring their accuracy is essential. Next, localization. To make the app accessible to a wide audience, we depend on effective localization to support multiple languages and cultural contexts. This requires translation and adaptation efforts. Additionally, user engagement. The success of the app depends on users actively engaging with it and entering data. We need strategies to encourage and retain users to maintain a valuable user. Furthermore, privacy and security. Handling user data and location information requires robust privacy and security measures to protect user information and maintain trust. Moreover, integration with smart devices. If we plan to integrate with smart home devices, we need to ensure compatibility and reliable data exchange with these devices. In addition to that, feedback and improvement loop. Constantly improving the app based on user feedback is crucial. Ensuring a smooth feedback mechanism and timely updates is a dependency for app sustainability. Lastly, data updates. To provide accurate information, we depend on regular updates to the water footprint data for different products and locations. Failure to update this data could affect the app's usefulness.
Meet our superhero team. We're a group of friends from Paavai Engineering College, and we're working hard to make this app awesome. Why is this important? Because the amount of water we use should depend on how much water is available in our area. If you live in a place with plenty of water, you can use more. But if you live in a dry area, it's important to use less. Our app gives you suggestions based on where you live. If there's not much water, it'll tell you how to save more. But if there's plenty of water, it might say you're doing great. Remember, every small effort counts. By using less water when it's needed, we can make a big difference. Thanks for joining us today and learning about our project. Remember, we can all be water-saving superheroes. Let's protect our planet, drop by drop.